Yeah, it's April 1st here. We're at the village of Qikiqtarjuaq, or sometimes known as Broughton Island. We were stormed in for a couple of days. We were supposed to leave on Friday, but weather finally cleared. It's Sunday today, and we're packing up. We're gonna get everything packed, go in for lunch, and leave about noon. But it's an exciting time for us. We've been inside too long, and everybody's really antsy to leave. I'm expecting to get some good weather, maybe 3-4 days of clear weather behind this storm. But we're in the spring season now, so storms are quite frequent. So we'll see more days off and more tent-bound days.
I am ready to get back on the trail. Yeah, villages are really incredible, and a huge part of the richness of this whole adventure. And trail life is so simple and straightforward that, yeah, after we spend about a week here, we're ready to get back out there. I'm ready. Yeah, new tent partner, Sarah McNair Landry. She's got lots of experience, and she's also really fun person, so we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, it's different dogs, it's different systems, it's a very different style of traveling than I'm used to, but it should be fun, and hopefully I'll learn a lot. Yeah, and I'm excited to get going. And
the expedition from Qikiqtarjuaq or Broughton Island to Clyde River will be a pretty long one, about 300 miles, mostly on the sea ice. It's called Home Bay. It's a large indentation basically on Baffin Island, and normally you just cut across that bay. It's good travel, but the ice is all broken up. Actually, there's open water out there, so we have to hug this shoreline to avoid the open water, and that's going to add more time to the trip. But also along the shoreline and islands, you get a lot of currents, so the ice is going to be a little tricky in places. We're ready for that too.
This is Polar Bear Alley we're going down. I mean, the biggest thing, this is our first long, extensive piece of sea ice, so whenever you have low visibility, you know, the sky and the sea ice merge. We're going to be traveling right down the line of the fast ice here, right down Polar Bear Alley, right down the lunch buffet for the polar bears. Those big male bears are going to be coming off the ice here looking for the seal pups. The females are coming off the land to look to take their cubs out now, and we're going right down there. It's you know, the polar bear slalom for us. I think that's the biggest thing that's going to be different.
I mean, that's the newest part of this whole trip is the polar bear piece. But we had a little review of polar bear skills and, you know, deterrence. So I'm feeling better, and it would also be amazing to see one from a safe distance. So we'll see how that plays out.
Mostly it's just going to be flat out, just basic long days of travel and trying to get up to Clyde River with some speed and finesse, I think, this time.
So you should get ready for the fast takeoff here.
It's going to be crazy.
I know harnesses are already being laid out.
Oh,
so
yeah.
be prepared.
It'll be nuts. It'll be crazy. And
I don't think it's going to be topographically very challenging because we're basically on the ice, and whatever the sea ice gives us is what we have. We're following traditional routes, which mean pretty smooth going. We might even find a trail out there to follow for a while, but so it's going to be a good run. It's about 2 weeks probably, weather permitting. You know, we may have 2 or 3 days of storms in there. This is Will Steger, and continue watching the progress of our expedition on globalwarming101.com.